time for Bronco Volleyball on Spring Hill Sports Live. Spring Hill Sports Live is brought to you by Comfort Designs Heating and Air Conditioning, Price Chopper, Kim Thompson at Prudential Financial, the Spring Hill Recreation Commission, Shoemaker Collision and Paint Center, Cedar Lake Village, Crown Realty, the Elliott Insurance Group, Prime Accounting Solutions, Farmers Insurance, Leah Smith Agency, Tri-Century Bank, Allstate, Libby Clark Agency, the Spring Hill Chamber of Commerce, Spring Hill Fitness, Perfect Detail Salon, and Whitesell Optometry.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This is Bronco Volleyball on Spring Hill Sports Live.
And we welcome you back to Spring Hill High School for the final match of the day for the Spring Hill Broncos, who are just coming off moments ago their first loss of the season, a 3-set loss to Blue Valley Southwest. So the final match of the day will feature Spring Hill and McPherson. And we are already ready for first serve in this match. Spring Hill went ahead and said, we don't want our allotment of warm-up time, so give McPherson theirs and let's play. Needless to say, Spring Hill is plenty warmed up, ready to go. After that 3-set battle they had just literally 5 minutes ago, the match ended. It seemed a little more than that, about 8 minutes ago that match ended between Spring Hill and Blue Valley Southwest. So they're right back ready to get that bad taste out of their mouth and put a win back in the win column for Spring Hill. They are 24-1 for McPherson. They're 11-4. They've gone 2-2 here today. They've got wins over Turner and Piper and losses to Blue Valley Southwest and Paola. Spring Hill now 3-1 on the day. It's been a long volleyball day for these girls. This is the 5th match for both these teams. So right now it's a bit of a challenge of perseverance. Who's got the energy left? Stevenson, Frakes, Frank, Hess, Milroy, and Gardner. The 6 out there for Spring Hill. Frank will come out here in a second for the libero, Caitlin Rexroth. Across the floor for the McPherson Bullpups, Cassie Cooks, 5'8" senior. She's their star player, and she's the one, you can't see her number really. She's got the long ponytail that hangs down the back, covering up her number. But she's right there in the center of the action. 28 in white. Cassie Cooks is their go-to player. See number 7 there at 6'3", a junior Katie Berg. She's the middle. They'll have to contend with her around the net. Andrea Sweat right there, number 10, 6'1" senior. The sophomore Lauren Labertu will act as their setter in most cases at number 2. The libero is 77, Taylor Casebeer. And now set to serve for the Bullpups. Sending it over with a 1-0 lead is Brett Doyle. Kill for Frakes, and we are tied at 1 up each. Daphne Gardner will do the honors here for Spring Hill, even at 1 apiece. Casebeer up to Doyle, into the center. Didn't time it well with Cooks. Serpan will sidewinder off the side of the hand there. Cooks a free ball over to Spring Hill. Gardner back set and not hooked up there with Serpent. Taps it back across, and they're out of sync there. Both teams just not in sync with each other right now. Cooks hammers one across, tip but played. Now Stevenson from the 10-foot line buries one home. Well, you get the sense just a couple of points into this third or fifth match of the day for these two teams that the legs at this point a little bit tired. So right now everything just a little bit slower getting there, and that throws all the timing that they're used to playing with each other off a little bit. Berg into the jump on the attack but can't put it away. Stevenson slaps it down, and that will be her second straight kill. So 3-1 lead for Spring Hill. Daphne Gardner, the server. And Gardner just cleared the net with that one. Doyle, long run to get to it. Berg, off-balanced attack. Gardner, quick back to the middle of Frakes, and that one's in there for Kate. 4-1. Serve on the way by Gardner. And that is in. They let it go on the back row. Andrea Sweat avoided it, but didn't make the right choice. It's an ace for Daphne Gardner, her 5th of the day, 25th of the year. The other 4 came in the opening set of the opening match, way back at 8 a.m. this morning. Doyle at Cooks in the middle, and a good block put on it there by Frakes. Now Frakes joins up with Serpan for the block, and it came right back over and eventually down as the better contact seemed to be being made by Spring Hill there, but it's McPherson who comes away with the point. 5-2, Broncos the lead. Cassie Cooks will serve. Heavy topspin on the serve, and Stevenson firing away. That goes out. Did get touched? Nope. It's off the net, and it shot it out of there. So 5-3, the point goes to McPherson. Ryan Swanson has come in now for McPherson. Number 5 up there on the front row. 5'11" outside. They list her at 5'11". She looks taller than 5'11" to me out there. 5'4". Cooks into that heavy jump serve. Gardner, middle of the floor to Frakes, and that goes all the way up onto the track around the top of the gym here, and that will put Spring Hill up by 2. Jalen Stevenson's turn to serve for Spring Hill. Set it up for Swanson, and she put it right back down. (6-5), McPherson down 1 with the serve. Ella Schmid, 5'5" sophomore to serve. And it's an ace for Schmid. Even at 6 apiece. And make it back-to-back aces now from Ella Schmid. I think the energy on the floor right now is a signal of both teams saying we've had enough today. Cross court from Serpan, that's down. It's been a long, long day of volleyball for these teams. 7-all the score. Kate Frakes set to serve for Spring Hill. And that catches the line for an ace. That's 3 aces in this match already. 2 on the side of McPherson. The first there for Spring Hill. And the Broncos lead 8-7. Bump set out to Swanson, who's got her second kill up off the bench. And we've got balls flying everywhere on the court. Court number 2 is this match here between Piper and Blue Valley Southwest is getting ready to get underway. So one of those came flying over to court 1, and they're trying to figure out which ball is which. They got a ball back. Whether it's the proper game ball or not, I don't know that it matters, but it's the one we're playing with now. 8-8 the score. Service on the way from Lauren Laberto of McPherson. Swanson, another big-time swing from Ryan Swanson for a kill. (9-8). And that serve is out. McPherson was trying to plead for it to be in. Laberto trying to make her case, but the service there. Another ball comes over from the second court. 9-8 McPherson. Serve coming up by Milroy. Doyle sets it up to Swanson, this time tight to the net, had to tip, but it works out the same for her. And that's already 4 kills off the bench for Swanson. Cooks comes back in replacing her. A 10-9 lead for McPherson, and they've got the serve. Casebeer clipped it off the net, and that drops in. An ace for Taylor Casebeer. And a timeout. Spring Hill, 11-9. McPherson, the early lead here in the first set on Spring Hill Sports Live.
Open, flexible, and dedicated to our clients with impeccable customer support. That's why you choose Tri-Century Bank. Have your bank right in your hands with mobile banking and manage your money from the comfort of your home with convenient online banking. Tri-Century is ideal for your business with competitive rates on loans and credit cards to help meet your goals. For 125 years, Tri-Century Bank has been serving Spring Hill. To learn more, join them for one of their monthly coffees. See upcoming events at tricentury.bank.
This is Bronco Volleyball on Spring Hill Sports Live.
11-9, McPherson leads Spring Hill in the first set. Cooks and Gardner battling at the net. Sent back out to Stevenson now for Spring Hill. Doyle to Cooks on the left. Up off the block, Gardner. Out to Hedrick. Now off the net and back at him for a fourth contact. Makes it 12-9 McPherson. Gardner sets up Stevenson from the back row, and she's able to spin one over top of the block and drop it in. Mariah Hess comes out to serve. Doyle sets up Cooks, diving dig in the back row by Hess. Free ball back over to McPherson. Back to Cooks. They'll try her for a second straight time. This time she's able to put it away. (13-10) now. Berg will come back on. And she'll replace Ella Schmid. The server is Andrea Sweat. Gardner sets up Stevenson down the line and caught it. 13-11. Stevenson's had double-digit kills in 3 of the 4 matches so far today. The only one she didn't was the first when she got 8. She's got 8 kills, 10, 11, 11. Rexroth floated that serve over, but Berg can't put it away for McPherson. Stevenson going to get another swing. Laying out for it, Laberto, but cannot keep it in play as Stevenson puts away back-to-back points for Spring Hill. Pulls them within 1. It's 13-12. Back set for Cooks, and she's way deep on that attack. We're tied up at 13. Good serve there by Rexroth. Doyle this time puts it up for Berg, and she's able to put it away. Back to a 1-point advantage for McPherson. Serving will be Doyle, their setter. High arcing, floating serve across. Stevenson comes in from behind Frakes, who set up the decoy, and Jalen Stevenson now with 6 kills in this first set. We're tied at 14. Gardner gets it over, and there's a miscommunication, but Berg pops it across the net, and then Serpan hits it into the net. Missed chance for Spring Hill after McPherson did not get a good setup, good attack on that initially. 15-14. Cooks with the serve across, and it's Serpan now from the left side. She sends it out of bounds. 16-14. Cooks on the serve. It's Frakes from the middle, and that is, the line judge here said out, but that was very clearly, it looked to me anyway, in, and the up official agreed, said that was in. So it's a point for Spring Hill. Broncos down 1. Just clearing the net on the serve by Stevenson. Swanson turned away. Doyle backs it to Berg. Punches it over. Stevenson laying out over near her bench for it. And Berg, a little punch over the net works. 17-15. Serve on the way from Schmidt, who had a pair of aces earlier. Went back-to-back aces on him. Back set to Serpan. Touch at the net. K-Spear got it right back. Now Frakes from the middle. Block is there. Serpan, down ball across. Laberto back to the middle. K-Spear, down ball over to Rexroth, and then crossing the center line was Gardner. 18-15 McPherson. Schmidt with the serve. Back row attack from Stevenson into the net. 19-15. McPherson with the lead, and a timeout Spring Hill. So they are going to use their second timeout here, 19-15, late in the first on Spring Hill Sports Live.
What if grass wasn't just for mowing? What if all the games weren't on TV? What if you saw the grandkids on more than just holidays? What if you got out of the house more often, maybe for good? Cedar Lake Village Senior Living. Life is how you live, not just where. To learn more, call 888-508-2022.
This is Bronco Volleyball on Spring Hill Sports Live.
19-15, McPherson leads Spring Hill in the first set. This final match of what's been a long day of volleyball here at the Spring Hill Round Robin Tournament. Fifth match for both these teams. And that's another ace for McPherson. So Ella Schmid with now 3 aces in this match. Coming off their first loss of the year in the match prior to this for Spring Hill, they just have not had the same energy to their step here in this one. Gardner out to Hedrick. Swanson falling over, popped it back across, and chance here if they work quick. Hedrick, before the block could get up there, puts it away. (20-16). Tough serve to handle off of the serve that time by Frakes, but McPherson's able to return it. Now Gardner to Hedrick. K-Spear to Laberto. Down ball, clipped the net. Into the middle to Allie Frank. Denied on a solo block by Sweat. Kept alive by Spring Hill, though, and Swanson eventually terminates for McPherson. She's been impressive off the bench now with 5 kills. And it's 21-16 McPherson. Gardner setting it up into the middle to Allie Frank. Swanson, little backhand tap, down for another kill. (22-16) lead now for McPherson. Gardner to the back row, and that one is pushed out by Hedrick. 23-16. Labertu on the serve, and it's Frank in the middle, and she's a little bit deep. Everything just a little bit late, a little bit long, a little bit short, just a little bit not right now for Spring Hill in this one. 24-16 McPherson. Set point for the Bullpups. Hedrick to the back row. McPherson trying to clear it back over. They do. Now back row attack from Stevenson. Able to, no, I guess it missed. Thought she might have been able to keep it in. It's not. And again, just missed. 25-16 McPherson cruises through the first set. They take it from the Spring Hill Broncos. Back for the second right after this on Spring Hill Sports Live.
A great collision on the field? Awesome. An awesome collision on the road? Not so great. If that bad play does come your way, take your car to Shoemaker Collision and Paint Center. As Kansas City's premier auto collision repair center, they work on all makes and models, even RV, marine, aviation, motorcycles, and more. Shoemaker Collision offers free estimates and loaners, plus they will work with all insurance companies. Get your ride back in the game. Learn more at shoemakercollision.com or call 913-592-0095.
Shop local and save at Price Chopper, your hometown grocery store in Spring Hill. Price Chopper has great everyday deals throughout the store. Enjoy hand-cut steaks from the meat department, the freshest fruits and vegetables from the produce aisle, and savor the flavors from the bakery. Check out their weekly ad to get the best deals on what you need, from apples to aspirin, Cool Whip to cool crisp lettuce. Plus, the Spring Hill Price Chopper is now your home for Dunkin' Donuts. Locally owned and operated, Price Chopper in Spring Hill. Open daily 6 a.m. to 10 p.m.
Are you looking for a trusted heating or air conditioning contractor in the Spring Hill area? Look no further than Comfort Designs. Comfort Designs Heating and Air Conditioning has 100% NATE certified technicians who are friendly, knowledgeable, and ready to help. They'll care for your home and complete the job with speed and precision. Locally owned and operated for more than 20 years, Comfort Designs, Spring Hill's heating and air conditioning company. See all they have to offer at comfortdesigns.net or schedule your appointment at 913-592-4453.
Your local Farmers Insurance agent is Leah Smith. With more than 10 years of industry experience in both Kansas and Missouri, Leah is sure to customize the right plan for you. Her straightforward and personalized approach will help you better understand your coverage options. Stop on by at 159th and Merlin, right up the street in South Olathe, or call 913-221-0755. Leah Smith Agency, Farmers Insurance, proudly serving Spring Hill and cheering on the Broncos.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Open, flexible, and dedicated to our clients with impeccable customer support. That's why you choose Tri-Century Bank. Have your bank right in your hands with mobile banking and manage your money from the comfort of your home with convenient online banking. Tri-Century is ideal for your business with competitive rates on loans and credit cards to help meet your goals. For 125 years, Tri-Century Bank has been serving Spring Hill. To learn more, join them for one of their monthly coffees. See upcoming events at tricentury.bank.
This is Bronco Volleyball on Spring Hill Sports Live.
Spring Hill going to have to try to bounce back after they dropped the first set to McPherson. 25-16, so here we go into the second. And it's McPherson going out to Swanson, who really led the way for them in the first set. She had 6 kills in that set. She's got the first of the second set as well as McPherson takes the 1-0 lead. Serpan that time. Put back by McPherson, and now from the back row, Jalen Stevenson. Good play in the back row by Schmidt on the dig. Tight to the net with a closed fist. It was knocked over by Stevenson, but then sending it right back down Sweat. Two 2-0 start for McPherson here in the second. Service error by Schmidt, who's got in fact, 3 aces in the match, but there's a service error for her. 2-1. Jalen Stevenson will serve now. Set in the middle to Sweat. That one is out, no touch. Looked like there may have been a touch, but apparently not. So it's a point, Spring Hill. We're tied at 2. An ace by Stevenson, the 33rd of the year. She's had at least one now in every match here today. 2 in the first match, 2 in the second match, 1 in the third, 2 in the fourth, and now 1 here in the fifth. Set up to Swanson and tipped over and down. They just have had no answer for Swanson today. We're tied up at 3. Set to the middle for Sweat, tipping, but played by Spring Hill. Right back over to McPherson. This time they'll go back out to Swanson. A little bit of a miss hit. Played by Gardner. Serpent cross court. And a good diving dig by Labertu. Through the solo Frakes block. Now Hedrick from off the net. Misfires, and it's 4-3 McPherson. Served by Labertu is over to Spring Hill. Quick set into the middle of Frakes, and she buries it. Oh, they're going to say out. But a touch there, so it was out, but there was a touch. Tip there by McPherson. Couldn't see which fingertip it went off of, but nonetheless, it gives the point to Spring Hill, 4-4. Doyle out to Swanson and sticks it on the block. 9th kill for her. A 1.54 lead McPherson. Serve from K-Spear. Hedrick denied by Sweat. Now they'll try Serpan. She goes down the line for the point. Milroy replaces Serpan to serve. Doyle, quick out to Cooks this time. And Milroy can't handle that hot attack from Cooks. 6-5, McPherson the lead. Waiting on the volleyball to be sent back over, and here we go. Into the middle to Allie Frank, and she'll pick up a kill as Set was a little bit behind her. Able to contort and make it happen, though. Ties it at 6. Milroy on the serve. Quick to the middle, they go to Berg. And a diving effort from the libero, Rexroth, but can't get it back over. 3rd kill for Katie Berg. Stevenson sets it up for Frank. And Labertu bumps that out to Cooks. Good diving effort by Rexroth. It's got Spring Hill scrambling. A free ball back over to the Bullpups. Doyle sets it up high to Cooks, and she's got enough space between the block and the net to fit it through. High floating serve comes in short. Middle they go to Stevenson, who comes up with another kill. 8 for Jalen. And they're struggling with getting the score here. They put up a score on the wrong side earlier. Now they've got it at 8-6. I'm not sure. It's not supposed to be 8-7. I'm not sure. Nobody's really sure right now. Coach Book is still questioning it as well on the sideline here. That one missed out, but there's a net violation, though, against... Oh, no, a net violation against McPherson. So initially they said net against Spring Hill. They switched that to net McPherson. So a point Spring Hill. Now they did give them that point for the last one, so I don't know. I think we're all caught up eventually. It's 8-8. Everybody's like, it's been a long day. Another kill from Stevenson. She's now got 9, matching Ryan Swanson for the match high right now. You got balls flying everywhere. You got scores going everywhere. Bodies going everywhere. We don't know anymore. An ace from Caitlin Rexroth. Fans are just clapping deliriously. They don't know either. One hand set that time. That's a strong wrist by Brett Doyle to pop that one up with just the one hand, set it up for Cooks, who put it away. Students over in the Stompin' Stampede, or just a Stompin' Stable, or just a stable now. No stomping in the stable. Service error makes it 11-9. Gardner on the serve. Ooh, a labor two, trying to backpedal to that one. Never a good idea. Backpedaling on the volleyball floor. I know if it was me, I'd be tripping all over myself. And Labertu unable to get to that one. So it's 12-9 off the ace from Gardner. This time Labertu under control. Back set to Berg and can't get it on the cross court. Gardner gives Stevenson a shot. She'll tip it and it's kept alive. Punch back over. Spring Hill trying to take advantage with Stevenson. One arm effort there by Casebeer. But Stevenson's got double-digit kills for the fourth consecutive match. 13-9. Spring Hill the lead in a timeout McPherson. You're watching Spring Hill Volleyball on Spring Hill Sports Live.
Your local Farmers Insurance agent is Leah Smith. With more than 10 years of industry experience in both Kansas and Missouri, Leah is sure to customize the right plan for you. Her straightforward and personalized approach will help you better understand your coverage options. Stop on by at 159th and Merlin, right up the street in South Olathe, or call 913-221-0755. Leah Smith Agency, Farmers Insurance, proudly serving Spring Hill and cheering on the Broncos.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
This is Bronco Volleyball on Spring Hill Sports Live.
13-9 Spring Hill was 13-9 Spring Hill. Service error from Hess makes it now 13-10. Spring Hill still on top. Ella Schmid will serve for the Bullpups. Gardner bump set up for Stevenson. Big swing by Jalen, but nothing comes of it. Now Hess on the receive there. They go back to Stevenson, left-handed tip. Casebeer falling backwards. Good effort, but a point for Spring Hill. Broncos lead 14-10. Serve on the way from Stevenson. And there's an ace for Jalen. Second of this match. 9th of the day. Doyle out to Swanson. And that time off the block goes out though. Serpan and Frakes trying to deny Ryan Swanson, but they have had little success today with that. Is Swanson's been very impressive now with her 10th kill. Gardner to the middle for Frakes. Cut it wide left, and it's now 15-12. Labor 2 will serve. Runs into it over to Stevenson. Now Gardner. Back set Serpan. Finds some space in the cross court for a kill. Kate Frakes with the serve for Spring Hill. Doyle bump set out to Swanson. Returned by Stevenson for Spring Hill. Swanson again, this time rejected by the combo of Serpan and Frank. Stevenson, a back set to Hedrick, who hammers it into the net, 16-13. Kay Spears sends it across to Rexroth. Gardner quick to the middle to Allie Frank with the kill. (17-13). Broncos with the lead. Tough serve there from Milroy. Cooks backhands it over. Sent right back by McPherson. Dumped across, now scrambling to return it. Tight to the net. Dumped over by Gardner. Cooks sends it across and over and down in front of Rexroth. That was a little bit of helter-skelter action, but in the end, a point for McPherson. 17-14, the lead is Spring Hill. Served by Sweat, and Gardner to the middle to Allie Frank. Kay Spears over, pass out of bounds, point Spring Hill, 18-14 Broncos. Mariah Hess, the server. Into the middle to Cooks. Almost overset her, but she was able to still guide it around the block. Gardner popping it up for Stevenson through the block, and another kill. That's 11 for Jalen. Leads all players in the match, 19-15 Spring Hill. The lone senior, Caitlin Rexroth, to serve. And it's a good one for another ace for Caitlin. Timeout McPherson. 20-15 Spring Hill in the second set of their final match of the tournament here against McPherson on Spring Hill Sports Live.
Shop local and save at Price Chopper, your hometown grocery store in Spring Hill. Price Chopper has great everyday deals throughout the store. Enjoy hand-cut steaks from the meat department, the freshest fruits and vegetables from the produce aisle, and savor the flavors from the bakery. Check out their weekly ad to get the best deals on what you need, from apples to aspirin, Cool Whip to cool crisp lettuce. Plus, the Spring Hill Price Chopper is now your home for Dunkin' Donuts. Locally owned and operated, Price Chopper in Spring Hill. Open daily 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. Is Bronco Volleyball on Spring Hill Sports Live.
(20-15) Spring Hill leads McPherson out of the timeout. It's Cooks delivering a point for McPherson. She had a slow first set, just one kill in the first set for the Bullpups, but she has come to life in the second one now. She's got 6 kills here in the second set. And it'll be Cooks to serve now with McPherson down 4. Gardner under the net, across the center line on the overpass that put the center in a tough spot. 20-17. And now a timeout taken by Spring Hill. So 20-17, Broncos lead it in the second on Spring Hill Sports Live.
What if grass wasn't just for mowing? What if all the games weren't on TV? What if you saw the grandkids on more than just holidays? What if you got out of the house more often, maybe for good? Cedar Lake Village Senior Living. Life is how you live, not just where. To learn more, call 888-508-2022.
Is Bronco Volleyball on Spring Hill Sports Live.
20-18 now, and you're saying, wait, it was 20-17. We went to that break. We missed a service ace by Cooks. They went short on the timeout, came right back in, and Cooks fired up an ace, and now an attack error from Stevenson makes it 20-19. McPherson won set one, 25-16. And they have played from behind most of this second set. Now within one, though. Dumped across the net, tapped back over and down by Berg, and they have tied it at 20 now. So a quick 3 points out of the timeout for McPherson to knot the score at 20 apiece. Stevenson, a little aggression taken out of the volleyball that time. That's a dozen kills, her match high for the day. 21-20. Broncos the lead, the serve back, Daphne Gardner. And that's deep. 21-all. Schmid back on. She's got 3 aces in the match. All of them came back in the first set. Rex wrote to Gardner into the center for Frakes. Doyle sets up Swanson. Cross court is out. 22-21. Spring Hill the lead. They get the serve back. Jalen Stevenson. Doyle bumps that out to Swanson. Tipped over the block. Diving effort made by Daphne Gardner. This time Swanson goes with the more conventional right-handed swing and puts another one down for 11 kills to Swanson's name, and it's 22-all. Lauren Laberteau on the serve. Gardner pushes it out to Hedrick. Kept alive by Laberteau, but wait, there's a whistle up at the net and a net violation against Andrea Sweat. 23-22. Spring Hill 1 point lead. Kate Frakes stepped on the line on the serve. So we're tied at 23 now. Swanson goes out. Cooks back in for McPherson. Tied at 23. Serve on the way by Case Beard. Gardner to Frank, and Allie Frank, just enough space over there to put in her 4th kill. Milroy on for Serpan to serve. 24-23, Spring Hill. Deep serve by Milroy. Cooks tight to the net. Taps it right down the line of the net and ties it at 24. Her 7th kill of this second set. Andrea Sweat now on the serve, tied at 24 for McPherson. Gardner from Rexroth to Allie Frank, and on the line. And that's Allie Frank's 5th kill of this second set. All 5 of her kills in the match have come in this second set. So 25-24, set point for Spring Hill to push this to a 3rd. Doyle to Berg. It's blocked back at her, but a good job of coverage behind her by Laberteau. And now Stevenson with a cross-court kill makes it 26-24 and ends the second set and will send us on to a 3rd. The Broncos and the Bullpups will play one more to end the marathon day here on Spring Hill Sports Live.
Weitzel Optometry Vision Source has been the leader in optometry services and vision care in Spring Hill for more than 20 years. Weitzel Optometry offers comprehensive eye care, as well as the latest, most popular lenses and frames for Spring Hill and the surrounding communities. Experience modern eye care with advanced diagnostic technology and vision correction products. And with the experience of Doctors Weitzel and Bloodgood, you're sure to see the results you're looking for. To schedule your appointment, call Weitzel Optometry Vision Source at 913-592-2020. When it comes to protecting your family, home, and business, look to a local, community-minded agent. In Spring Hill, that's Allstate agent Libby Clark. With more than 15 years of industry experience, Libby and her team are committed to providing a customized family protection plan that fits your needs. A full-service agency, Libby Clark offers a broad range of insurance and financial services, building relationships with a focus on helping their neighbors. That's the Libby Clark Agency. Visit them on the southeast corner of 223rd and Harrison in Spring Hill.
Are you looking for a trusted heating or air conditioning contractor in the Spring Hill area? Look no further than Comfort Designs. Comfort Designs Heating and Air Conditioning has 100% NATE certified technicians who are friendly, knowledgeable, and ready to help. They'll care for your home and complete the job with speed and precision. Locally owned and operated for more than 20 years, Comfort Designs, Spring Hill's heating and air conditioning company. See all they have to offer at comfortdesigns.net or schedule your appointment at 913-592-4453.
Your local Farmers Insurance agent is Leah Smith. With more than 10 years of industry experience in both Kansas and Missouri, Leah is sure to customize the right plan for you. Her straightforward and personalized approach will help you better understand your coverage options. Stop on by at 159th and Merlin, right up the street in South Olathe, or call 913-221-0755. Leah Smith Agency, Farmers Insurance, proudly serving Spring Hill and cheering on the Broncos.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Open.
This is Bronco Volleyball on Spring Hill Sports Live.
All right, we will head to the third, and this will be the final set of the day for these two teams, McPherson and Spring Hill High School. McPherson won the first one 25-16. Spring Hill took the second 26-24 to force the winner-take-all third. It's been a lot of volleyball today for these girls out here, and I believe it's kind of shown in this fifth match. Both sides have just been a little step off here and there, but compared to what they've both shown capable of earlier in the day. But nevertheless, they're getting it out, and they are finishing strong, and they've got 25 points to go. Well, more than that, but 25 for one of them anyway. I doubt we'll get it in just straight 25 points. That'd be impressive. Caden says no. He says that's not going to happen. How are you holding up over there, Mr. Carbajo?
I'm doing well. It's been tough. I mean, it's been a long day, but we're getting through it, right? I mean, oh my gosh. It's been fun working with you.
Caden Carbajo, the cameraman extraordinaire here for Spring Hill Sports Live. It has been a long day, and unfortunately, a loss in the match prior for the Spring Hill girls ended their undefeated run, but they're hoping to bounce back at the win column here against McPherson and at least cap off the day with a positive note, and Allie Frank starts it out with a kill here in the third set for the Broncos. Kate Milroy eats up K-Spear in the back row, but she was able to at least do something with it to keep it alive. And now Frank on the slide, can't put it away. Berg on the block. Back row attack, Stevenson floats it over above the block. Cooks will try from the left side, down the line for the kill. Tied up at 1. Cooks a little deep on that serve. Hess will come on now to serve for Spring Hill. And a service error right back goes the point to McPherson.
It might just be tied down with 25. If they're going back and forth like this.
But then we got to keep going, though. They won't end at 25.
They're not going to, you know.
2-2 right now, and now make it 3-2. Another ace from Ella Schmid. That's her 4th. You're just wanting Snoop Dogg to come in, don't you?
Yeah, that's right. That's exactly right. We saw what he did at Allen Fieldhouse yesterday night. That was kind of rowdy.
Mr. D-O-double-G. Another ace for Schmid. That's now 5 in this match for her. 4-2 lead for McPherson. And, of course, after back-to-back aces, you got to compliment with the service error.
It's just been back and forth all sets.
Yeah, neither of these teams able to pull away. I don't know that either has enough energy left to pull away at this point. I mean, there's a service error coming back. It's been a little sloppier, and I think a lot of that has to do with, I'm sure their gas tank is just about empty.
Yeah.
I think for probably 99% of the folks in the gymnasium, the gas tank is just about empty.
I think the student section kind of cleared out there.
Yeah, like I said,
there's not much of people.
The stable's no longer stomping. They came out and supported the girls today, though. Gardner up to Stevenson. And Stevenson still showing a little lift in that jump. Comes up with another kill. That's a baker's dozen for her. 6-4, McPherson the lead. I'm not a baker, if you're wondering, Caden. I just have been told that means 13. Swanson, roll shot down. You don't want to eat anything that I've baked. It probably won't taste good.
Probably not.
It won't taste good. I'm terrible.
Those cookies we had during the break were quite nice.
Yeah, those were, I think, a little Sam's Club version. Gardner to Frakes. That's deep. K-Spear on the serve. High floater. Back set to Stevenson. Can't put it away. Cooks. That was a set that sent her awry. And it's a point for Spring Hill. And I think all right. I think they put that on the wrong side of the scoreboard again. Sweat on the line. Forced the line judge to do a little hop backwards, but dropped it in there. 9-5, McPherson. Serve to Stevenson. Gardner sets it up to the middle for Frakes, who puts it right down the center. Who's the many faces of whoever over there on the student section, the fatheads? Looks like the same girl with different facial reactions. Can you tell who that is, Kerbajo?
Looks like Allie Frank on the second row.
That's a kill from Katie Berg.
Let's focus back on the action. I'm not too sure. I think I saw Jalen Stevenson over there, too.
Gardner into the middle for Allie Frank, but she's unable to finish that one. Cooks from off the net, had it tipped back at her by Frank. Back row Stevenson, and that is in. Up to 14 kills in this match for Jalen Stevenson now. Milroy service error. Seen a lot of those in this match. Cassie Cooks, service error.
Back to back.
Yep. We've seen a lot of that as well, it seems like. The back-to-back service errors. And back and forth, we crawl to 25. 11-8, McPherson the lead. Swanson. Gardner out to Stevenson with the offhand. Jalen Stevenson takes care of business for her 15th kill and about her 3rd or 4th today with her off left hand. Hess gets the serve across and finds a service ace that time. 30th of the year for Mariah Hess, and a timeout McPherson. 11-10, Bullpups lead down to 1 here in the 3rd on Spring Hill Sports Live.
Prime Accounting Solutions in Spring Hill is here to help you and your business grow. From accounting services to tax planning, Prime Accounting is here to help you meet your goals and achieve your dreams. The accountants at Prime Accounting Solutions stay up to date on the latest news and information, ensuring the best options, services, and returns for you. Give Prime Accounting Solutions a call at 913-592-2050. Visit them at 408 North Webster in Spring Hill or go online to primeaccounting.net. This is Bronco Volleyball on Spring Hill Sports Live.
11-10, McPherson with the lead on top of Spring Hill as we are in the 3rd set of this final match of the day. Swanson makes it 12-10 Bullpups. That's her 13th kill. Schmid with the serve here for McPherson. Out to Stevenson, and another kill for Jalen. Well, I said 99% of people may have lost, seen their gas tank go to empty. I think Stevenson may be in that 1%. She's still flying around out there.
Yeah. It's all willpower from here on out.
Everything is fine when you're listening to the D-O-double-G. Little 6-pack there as Swanson hammers that one home. That's what I hear you've got in your headset over there. Snoop Dogg, that's what you're listening to. Huh?
Maybe.
13-11, and Frakes goes cross court on the slide. Puts it home for her 5th kill. Daphne Gardner to try to pull Spring Hill back even. Doyle brings it back out of the net to K-Spear. Down ball over to Spring Hill. Gardner high out left to Stevenson, but a nice dig by Schmid. Another down ball back to Spring Hill. Broncos will go back to Stevenson. Roll shot is over and down. She might hit 20 kills before this one's over in this match. She's up to 17 now. And that is on the line for an ace. And it's 14-13 Broncos. Second ace of the match for Gardner. Or make that 3rd ace now for Gardner in this match. Spring Hill on top as Gardner sends another one across to the outside. They go to Swanson. Pinballing around, it's over, but a lift called on the second contact, I believe, is where they got the lift on Stevenson. 14 all. Gardner long run to get to that one. Couldn't get it up high for Franks to really get any type of a swing on it, and that one's put away by the setter, Doyle. And they celebrate their 5-4 setter getting the kill. 15-14, McPherson now back by 1. High arcing serve, chance for Spring Hill to go back set. Stevenson down the line with a touch to tie it at 15. Another serve here from Jalen Stevenson, and it is Cooks who puts the point down for McPherson. Sweat with a service there. And we're tied at 16.
Feels like we're tied every other set.
Every other point, yeah.
Yeah.
You're not wrong, man. You are not wrong. It has just been back and forth, back and forth. Here's Kate Frakes with the serve. Cooks puts McPherson back up 1 with her 11th kill. 2 into double digits in the kill department now for the Bullpups. Swanson and Cooks with 14 and 11 respectively. Gardner out to Hedrick. Cross court is in, and we are what?
Tied again.
Tied at 17. Kate Milroy ready to let it fly. And here's the serve from the sophomore. Berg, one-handed up in the back row by Stevenson. Good play by Jalen. Down ball hit into the net by Rexroth. 18-17 McPherson. Well, at this rate, we may be here all night, Caden, because I don't know if anybody can get up by 2.
Yeah. Thanks.
If nobody gets up by 2, we got to keep going. Service error from Cooks. And we are tied at 18. I don't remember the last time somebody had a 2-point lead. Hess with a serve for Spring Hill. Swanson tried to go cross court, but Frank turned it away. Pinballing around, nobody sure where it's at. Out to Stevenson, and a block by Berg. Back to Stevenson, trying to chip Berg. Nope. Finally over it comes. Little helter-skelter now, and Swanson got it to go down.
They're trying to keep the ball alive as much as they can.
19-18, timeout. With a 1-point McPherson lead. Who's going to get the next point, Caden?
Well, if going by what I've seen in the past, probably us.
That's right. Spring Hill is ready. They're due, right? Down 1.
Yeah.
Got to tie it back up.
Right.
McPherson leads at 19-18. We're in the third. The other side of the gym is over. It's somewhat quieter. And at this point, we are tracking to 25.
There's nobody on our side of the.
No, there's a few. They just didn't want to move. They're just watching from this side. Here's Schmidt on the serve. She has served up 5 aces today. Stevenson deep on the attack. Was there a touch? Jalen saying there was, but the ref says nope. And my goodness, we've got a 2-point lead now, 20-18.
Jalen just wanted it to be tied again.
That's right. Schmid with a serve again. Rex wrote to Gardner. And Frank hanging in the air, trying to stay up long enough, was able to tap it across, and there's a net violation now against Spring Hill, and all of a sudden the Broncos are down 3. Gardner bumps it out to Stevenson, able to take it off the block. Give her now 19 kills. Heavy lifting by the 5'11", first team all Frontier League outside Jalen Stevenson. Rexroth brings it over, and up against the wall goes Labertu as Caitlin Rexroth makes it 21-20. Doyle sets up Swanson, trying to tip. Frakes turned it away. Now Gardner bumps it back to Stevenson, and that is kill. Ooh, they said out. Huh. I wish we had replay. I thought that was in. Right. Nevertheless, my opinion doesn't matter. 22-20. Out was the call. It's a point for the Bullpups. They lead by 2. Served by Labertu. Gardner back to Stevenson. There she goes with kill number 20. (22-21) now. Gardner puts it in play. The serve is across to Labertu. And Doyle sets it out to Swanson. Blocked away, kept up for a moment, but Frakes and Serpan turned her down. Tied up, 22-22. You're just waiting for me to say that, weren't you?
Yes, I was.
The old T word. Here's the serve by Gardner. K-Spear brings it over, but a good chance here for Spring Hill. Why not go to the hot hand Stevenson, and she delivers. 23-22, Broncos back in front. Another timeout, and we're getting close to that 25-pointer. As Spring Hill was down 3 a moment ago. They've rallied back, though, and now the Broncos lead it by 1, 23-22. Late third set. Couple of points away from putting the finishing touches on a long day of volleyball. I mean, these girls had their first match of the day back at 8 a.m. And they are on to match number 5 and in the waning moments of match number 5. Have had all the pizza and cookies they could want. I don't know. That's probably not what they had for lunch. That's what we had. But
no, they probably had sandwiches.
Yeah, they probably had something better.
Something healthy.
Probably something better than the greasy pepperoni pizza that we had. And Gardner coming out of the timeout with a service error, so we're knotted back up 23-all. Taylor K-Spear on the serve for McPherson. Gardner sets middle Frakes, and Kate Frakes able to put the lead back in the hands of the Broncos. Half dozen kills for the sophomore middle, Kate Frakes, and now Jalen Stevenson with a chance to serve up match point for Spring Hill. Stevenson puts the right hand into it, and they'll set Cooks on the left side. Tips over top of the block and drops in for now her 12th kill to tie it back up at 24-all.
I hope you'd never say that word.
Well, I jinxed it when I said it's a race to 25 because now we're going to need more than 25.
Yeah.
25 won't do it anymore. 24-all. Sweat on the serve for McPherson. Shoots it up to Frakes. Tapped it across. Now Cooks. Down ball over to Rexroth. Gardner sets middle. Frakes sets it across back row to Labertu. Back the Bullpups come to Cooks. She's turned away at the net. Now down ball from Cooks. Rolls it across to Gardner. Rexroth will set it back row for Stevenson, who comes flying in on the attack and a kill. 22 for Jalen Stevenson. 25-24 Broncos. Stevenson trying to send him home, and it is in for an ace. McPherson thought it was going to go deep, but Jalen Stevenson ends it with her third ace of the match to go along with 22 kills. And the Broncos rally back after dropping the first set to McPherson to get back in the win column after they had lost their first match of the year. And the match just prior to this to Blue Valley Southwest. The Broncos are back in the win column as they take it in 3, losing 25-16 and then back-to-back 26-24 winners for the Spring Hill Broncos. Take a quick timeout, come back, and wrap everything up for you right after this here on Spring Hill Sports Live.
A great collision on the field? Awesome. An awesome collision on the road? Not so great. If that bad play does come your way, take your car to Shoemaker Collision and Paint Center. As Kansas City's premier auto collision repair center, they work on all makes and models, even RV, marine, aviation, motorcycles, and more. Shoemaker Collision offers free estimates and loaners, plus they will work with all insurance companies. Get your ride back in the game. Learn more at shoemakercollision.com or call 913-592-0095.
Shop local and save at Price Chopper, your hometown grocery store in Spring Hill. Price Chopper has great everyday deals throughout the store. Enjoy hand-cut steaks from the meat department, the freshest fruits and vegetables from the produce aisle, and savor the flavors from the bakery. Check out their weekly ad to get the best deals on what you need, from apples to aspirin, Cool Whip to cool crisp lettuce. Plus, the Spring Hill Price Chopper is now your home for Dunkin' Donuts. Locally owned and operated, Price Chopper in Spring Hill. Open daily 6 a.m. to 10 p.m.
Are you looking for a trusted heating or air conditioning contractor in the Spring Hill area? Look no further than Comfort Designs. Comfort Designs Heating and Air Conditioning has 100% NATE certified technicians who are friendly, knowledgeable, and ready to help. They'll care for your home and complete the job with speed and precision. Locally owned and operated for more than 20 years. Comfort Designs, Spring Hill's heating and air conditioning company. See all they have to offer at comfortdesigns.net or schedule your appointment at 913-592-4453.
This is Bronco Volleyball on Spring Hill Sports Live.
Welcome into the Shoemaker Collision and Paint Center post-game show, post-day show, post-tournament show, whatever you want to call it here, as we are at the end of the day of this Spring Hill round-robin tournament. 5 matches in the books for the Spring Hill girls. They go 4-1 today. They do have their undefeated record come to an end with the loss to Blue Valley Southwest, but they are now 25-1 on the season as they finished the day off with a win in 3 sets over the McPherson Bullpups, and that included coming back after dropping the first set to win the second 26-24 and the third 26-24 as well. Post-game shows brought to you by Shoemaker Collision and Paint Center, Kansas City's premier auto collision repair center. They work with all insurance companies and can get you back on the road in no time. To learn more, visit them online at shoemakercollision.com or call 913-592-0095. All right, as I mentioned, 25-1, the record now for the Spring Hill Broncos. They are number 2 ranked team in the class of 5A, and certainly had another good day today. I know they're going to be disappointed that they did suffer that first loss of the season, but that does not change the facts, and the facts are this is a very young, fun, and good volleyball team that Coach Erica Book has here with these Spring Hill Broncos. They got a lot of good things ahead of them still on this season. Glad to see them bounce back and pick up a win to finish off the day, get a little bit of that bad taste out of their mouth, and continue their season on with a victory to cap off the day. So 25-1 for them moving forward. Mr. Cabajo, we have made it to the end, my man. How was it today for you?
It was long, but it was a fun time. I think everybody showed up and played hard, and it's finally we're getting it over with.
That's right. Well, it certainly was a fun day, and I encourage anybody who has not come up and watched the Spring Hill volleyball team play, certainly you should, because they are a fun group to watch. They play a fun brand of volleyball, very athletic, high-energy style of volleyball, and as I mentioned, they're 25-1. So that's it for us today. We'll be back on the air next Friday night with a visit to Tonganoxie for the football team, as they played great last night against DeSoto. It was a loss for them, but they certainly had a good effort last night in that one. They're going to look to get out the schneid of a 3-game losing streak next week. Friday night at Tonganoxie. It's a 7 o'clock kick, 6:30 right here on the air at SpringHillSportsLive.com and YouTube.com/SpringHillSportsLive. For Caden Carbajo, I'm Bryce Kessler. The Broncos go 4-1 here on their home round robin tournament, finishing second to only the 5-0 Blue Valley Southwest Timberwolves, who take the tournament title today. Until next time, good night from Spring Hill High School. You've been watching Spring Hill High School Volleyball on Spring Hill Sports Live.
It's time for Bronco Volleyball on Spring Hill Sports Live. Spring Hill Sports Live is brought to you by Comfort Designs Heating and Air Conditioning, Price Chopper, Kim Thompson at Prudential Financial, the Spring Hill Recreation Commission, Shoemaker Collision and Paint Center, Cedar Lake Village, Crown Realty, the Elliott Insurance Group, Prime Accounting Solutions, Farmers Insurance, Leah Smith Agency, Tri-Century Bank, Allstate, Libby Clark Agency, the Spring Hill Chamber of Commerce, Spring Hill Fitness, Perfect Detail Salon, and Whitesell Optometry.
5.